Good morning, guys, from La Fortuna. So it is a very early morning here. It's now just after probably around 6 a.m. I've been up since 5 a.m. because of all the gorgeous sounds from birds and monkeys. I mean, I literally woke up this morning and saw a hummingbird from our tent. So I asked Eddie, "You cool with me going?" I'm gonna start exploring a little bit. I'm gonna try to see how far I can go because I'm hearing monkeys. So I want to see if I can try to see them, because pro tip is take advantage of the mornings in Costa Rica, not only because of the weather. It's not going to be raining, especially now. May through November is considered green season or rainy season, but also the wildlife. It's so happy, it's alive, and there's so much more to see. So I'm going to explore a little bit, head back to the van, and try to wake Eddie up in maybe like an hour or so. But let's see what wildlife we can see. Listen. Those are monkeys. Where did we go? It's so cool. So I'm starting to learn that the hummingbirds are pretty easy to spot if you stop and you listen. They kind of sound like a cat purring. It's like, and that's their wings as they flap really quickly. But they love, obviously, like the floral bushes. So I'm just slowly walking through, and I keep seeing them, and they're just like sucking the nectar out. It's really, really cool. But I'm learning. I'm not getting very far because you're just stopping and you're looking at everything that's around you, and there's so much to just take in one spot. This is very, very cool. So I don't know what that snapping sound is. It's something that either the birds are doing, or it's got to be something with the birds, because every time I can see them, there are these little birds that are just like fluttering around, and when they land, it sounds like that's when the sound is coming. But if anybody knows what that is, let me know, because it's really, really interesting. Okay, so we got some good news. Eddie is awake and he's ready to start the day, so I am quickly turning around so that I can try to get back to the car, and I'm hoping we can explore maybe the campsite a little bit more, just to see what this place has to offer, because the locals keep saying that this is like one of the best campsites. Also probably because you have the view of Arenal, the volcano. But after that, we're gonna go to the La Fortuna waterfall and go on some hikes, hopefully spot some sloths and some monkeys and lots of birds. It's gonna be an awesome day. So Eddie is awake, and we found the perfect spot to have breakfast right in front of the volcano. The goal is to have some of those local treats that we picked up, some fresh eggs, and I don't know what else, some plantains. One big fail though, we forgot to get coffee at the store. So we will go out for that later today. But what an absolutely beautiful breakfast spot. We don't know what these things are. We thought that they were like a take on an English muffin, but they're like cheesy and buttery. Well,
it's almost like a rice patty, but it's not.
I'm saying butter, it's because you fried it in oil, but it's so good. Bon appetit. Okay, amigos.
So I think these might be slightly underdone, but
we got ourselves some local plantains. All jokes aside, it's absolutely delicious. The plantains are beautiful inside, and then these are empanadas with, I don't even, do you remember what?
Empanada, tortillas. Oh, those
it's
are
an empanada
empanadas.
with what's inside the filling.
can't remember the name of the fruit.
But it's like a squash, and it kind of tastes like a fig Newton in an empanada, like in a piece of bread. It's very, very good.
All right, so we definitely look like locals. But anyways, we're gonna do the blue hike, which should take us up to as close to the volcano as we can get, I think.
So on our bucket list for today, we are hoping to see some sloths. Supposedly they jump from tree to tree. We have to let Eddie see a toucan because I believe I saw one earlier this morning. What else? Monkeys. We have to see the howler monkeys. And honestly, anything else that wants to present itself to us. Let's go.
And we keep tripping on all these steps. We're walking around like this.
This is really hard for me to be quiet because I talk a lot, and now we're having to be.
We were also joking around about how funny it is this morning. It was like dead silent, and then all of a sudden, the whole jungle came alive. And it's like all the birds are like, what?
Screaming at the top of their lungs.
Dead silent, like screaming.
Literally woke me up from my sleep this morning, but it was a magical moment nonetheless. And like that, ladies and gents, that's a freaking toucan. Oh.
There are two of them. There's nothing on the branch. You see it?
Oh my god. You are right there in there. Oh my god.
So we are on a section of the trail now that brought us right by the lake. It's really beautiful. And we're thinking we might make a modification to our plan. We might just go to a hot spring. There's one that we can walk to from this park, and then there's another one in this area. We'll see if we need to do both. And then we talked about checking out the Walmart. Just behind the Walmart, there's a trail that goes around the lake, around Lake Arenal, in the direction of Montevideo, we're thinking. So we can try to stop off in Montevideo tonight, do that tomorrow, and if we'd like to, then we can go somewhere else, either the coast, or we heard there's a blue zone somewhere here in Costa Rica, one of the 5 blue zones in the world. So let's keep on trucking.
And like that, we have already found a parking spot to go to the free hot spring. You go near where?
You go near the Tabacon Spa and Resort, and you can park along the side of the road. There's some guys who will like watch your car for $10.
10 American dollars. So.
And then you walk down the street like 2 minutes, and supposedly you're there.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's wild because this is kind of what it's like when you're hiking in North Carolina, but supposedly this is warm. And we don't know if it's warm or if it's hot like a hot tub. I'm guessing it's warm because I'm not seeing steam actually coming off. We found this on the ground.
It looks like a piece of fur.
It's not. It's a plant, but it's so soft, like a piece of fur. I don't understand what we're seeing here, but it's absolutely gorgeous. By the hot springs too, girls, Make sure you wear bikinis that fit you appropriately and that are snug tight because they do fall off. Same with guys in their spandex. It's not hot, but it's like lukewarm and it's super, super cozy and honestly really relaxing.
It's comfortable.
Yeah.
And there are all these different areas, like there's bubbly, like high speed, nice and chill. And like you just find these little areas where you just like sink in and it's like stagnant. It's nice.
Yeah. And it's cool. Like this was free minus parking, and I bet if you came super early in the morning, you probably wouldn't have to pay for parking. So definitely put it on the bucket list.
And parking was free. It was just one of those like, hey, we're taking 5,000 balloon contributions to help clean up the river and to keep your car safe.
Right. So I'll show you guys on the GoPro. You're not going to see anything because it's not good zoom on here, but we saw a bunch of people on a tour on the side of the road with cameras looking up. And something I learned is if you see people doing that, they're looking at something really cool. So pull in right behind them, make it happen. And what did we spot? What did we spot?
Sloth.
Our very first sloth, and he's so cute. He's right there in the tree. He's just like hugging himself. Let's see, can you see him a little bit?
So there's a sloth right there.
Oh my gosh. Check. So this is our new friend. Her name is Gypsy. Is she doing? Oh my gosh. We found another friend. So we made it to the best sunset view you could ask for of Lake Arenal. We just had the most fresh food made for us. This is a classic asado dish with rice, beans, veggies. We got one vegan, one fish. And we're just gonna sit here and enjoy the rest of the sun, listening to the birds, enjoying each other's company. Life's good, baby. So one more thing I almost forgot. We bought some authentic Costa Rican coffee, and we're gonna make it using this contraption. So I guess this is the way that the locals brew coffee. You put a cup underneath, and then from there you put the grounds in here, pour hot water over, and it slowly drips into your coffee cup. And he's saying that it makes absolutely delicious coffee. So we're excited to give it a shot and see how it compares to the way we do it in the States.
Alrighty, so we found a place to stop on the way to Monteverde.
We're like an hour away, I think, at this point.
Yeah, we're on the far side of the lake from where we were, but it's super windy here. We're catching all the wind off the lake, and we're at like this peak of this hill, so all the wind is concentrated here. And if you can't tell, everything is moving.
And it's in the 60s. It's like 64 degrees or something, so it's pretty nippy.
But we're on a road that the GPS said was closed. It's not closed, but it's all like farmland around us. I think we saw like a dog up the road, and that was it. So
Wish us a good night's sleep. Take 2.
So it was way too windy. Like the tent was like wanting to close on us, so we ended up moving.
We did find out though that this is like the windy, like I was saying, the windy side of the lake. But like this is where they have the windmills and everything in the country. So it makes sense. That's why it's so windy.
So we ended up driving. We like removed the bottom section of the ladder. and we tied off the like leaf that comes down to the rear bumper, and we drove like very slowly so we wouldn't have to set everything back up.
And then
there's like a low power line, and we're like, are we gonna fit? We don't know. So I asked Rachel to like go outside to guide me in. She steps outside, and then immediately there were like
crowds
6 dogs like sprinting at her. Like, so she like jumped in, pulled her legs and slammed the door, and it's like, okay, now there's this new challenge.
The security, and they follow us all the way in, and they just stare at you barking, and it's like...
So we ended up like sitting still in the car for like a few minutes until they all dissipated, and then we very slowly and carefully came outside, set up the ladder, and like climbed it. And so,
you said he would jump on the hood
yeah,
if they came. Anyway.
we're here.
Alright, it's always an adventure. But let's go to bed.
It's an adventure closing out Rachel's 31st year.
That's true, yeah. Tomorrow's my birthday. Pura vida.
Pura vida. So like, is this?